to my YouTube show, The Divine GPS Navigator. I'm Astro Coach Amy, and today we're going to be talking about what is the sun sign in astrology. I'm so happy you've joined me today. And I'm sure that many of you have read on the internet or in a book about your sun sign in popular astrology. And as many of you have heard me speak, I am a Western sidereal astrologer, so you may have a different sign that you've read about. And I know many of you are already aware of this. But what's really important to understand today is that it's much more than what you read about on the internet. The sun sign is really our soul's connection to the Creator. It's our divine energy. The sun sign helps us define our purpose in the world and our career. But in the real world, the sun also has a lot to do with our father, or whoever that male role model was in your life. That is a very important part of the sun, and it influences us. Was our father happy in his work? Did he feel fulfilled? Or was he frustrated? These are things that we can see as we look at some of the other planets in your birth chart and their relationship to the sun. Because this role model is something that really impacts you as you go out and develop in different stages of your life experience. Now, the sun is one of 10 planets. It's not the only thing that makes you tick and defines you. What's especially important is, let's say that you have the sun in the sign of Gemini. If you have other planets there, such as Mercury or perhaps Venus or even Mars or the moon, even one of those other planets will mean that you might have a stronger connection to that energy of Gemini than if the sun is the only sign in your birth chart, the only planet in your birth chart that's in that very strong sign of Gemini. Now, as you age, you're going to have a different relationship with the sun sign. And we're going to look at that just briefly in our show today. But what's most important, and I think you'll find in your daily life, the 4 elements which we've talked about before, fire, earth, air, and water, really influence how we express the sun's energy. So for example, if someone has their sun in a fire sign, such as Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, they're about energy, movement, and spirit. If someone has their sun in an earth sign, such as Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, then they have a lot more connection with substance, material, sensuality, and achievement. However, if your sun sign is in an air sign, then you are more connected as a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius to communication, collaboration, ideas, and technology. If your sun sign is in a water sign, such as Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, then it's all about the emotions, sensitivity, and intuition. As I mentioned, as we mature, we begin to express this sun energy differently, step by step, and especially through the decades. It does change. So to use an example, if someone has their sun in a fire sign such as Aries, as a young person, they might love athletics and really want to be an athlete and take that. And it might be the most important thing in their life. And let's say they reach their 30s and perhaps they have an injury or they're at the top of their game and can't go any farther. Then the question is, will they go on and become a coach and learn to give back to others and make it a way for them to use their experience? Or might they feel frustrated that they can't stay at the top of their game? So this will be something for them to look at as a life challenge. Perhaps someone's a Gemini and they're just a fantastic salesperson, but they've always loved acting and mime theater. A way for that person to mature might be to take acting classes and realize they love it. Eventually, perhaps they might become a trainer and teach other salespeople how to be more effective. and make a bigger difference. Another example might be someone who's a Virgo, who's been involved in some kind of a health profession. But as a hobby or a passion, they were interested in herbs, or perhaps they had some interest in the healing arts. So perhaps again, as they aged, got a little more mature, they might have been interested in finding simple ways to bring some of these wellness tools into the workplace to help relieve the stress of the employees or even the patients. And just another example might be someone who's a Pisces, who's always loved music, and they've played music. Perhaps they even were a singer. They just enjoyed it so much in their life. But in their professional work, they served as some kind of a counselor. Well, over time, again, as they age and mature, they realize they still love their music, but they're interested in helping people. Someone like that, for example, might integrate their skills and even become a music therapist. So rather than necessarily teaching people just to play an instrument, they might be teaching someone to use music in their life to express their voice or to heal their emotions or to really express and find themselves. So what's really important today in our YouTube show about the sun sign? Number one is to know who you really are. And we'll help you. I know that my website should be live next week, and I'll be happy to send you a free PDF, which has all the birth dates of the year. And you can really see who you really are. But today, what we're really saying with the sun, and what's most important, is to focus on what brings you joy. As we expand those activities or practices in our daily life, this enables us to express our true essence as souls. And we strengthen our divine connection with the Creator. We can be inspired, whether we're a Pisces, a Virgo, a Gemini, whatever that beautiful sun sign is that we have to express in this lifetime. If we share that joy and we really cultivate that joy, we will be able to use our gifts of our sun sign in amazing ways that we never even dreamed were possible. So thanks so much. I'm so happy that you decided to join me today on my YouTube show about what is the sun sign. I'm excited that we're going to be offering many other shows in the future, looking at all different aspects of astrology. And I'll be happy as of probably next week to send you some free handouts to give you more information. Have a great day. I look forward to seeing you soon.